All those music not copyrighted. Look at Hunter, bro.
For Strand, that's gonna be super epic. Just to introduce a new damage type.
What's cool about Strand is it can take so many forms.
The first time players see some new super action for Strand is gonna be really exciting.
Strand is this network of metaphysical connection. Objects, people, past, present, future. We call it the weave. Anytime a guardian needs to use Strand, revealing all the strands around them, reaching in, weaving weapons.
Each of the super.
I can hear that dog in the background. I'm sorry.
Weaving into needles, weaving it into a giant rope dart, weaving.
Bro, the hunters get all the cool stuff, man. Look at the warlock, look crazy. I feel like this is gonna be an amazing shutdown super.
Weaving it into a giant rope dart, weaving it into claws, revealing it as these green strands in the world.
The freaking hunter. I just want to say, Bungie always do great when it comes to like audio design for these new abilities and stuff. They look amazing. Listen to like the hunter twirling his whip dart.
Weaving it into a giant rope dart, weaving it into
rope dart.
claws, revealing it as these green strands in the world.
Green was definitely like something that we were excited about because it stood apart from other damage types. It kind of gave it like its own visual language. World strands are the things that are like more organic, flowing. It almost looks like a curtain of strands that flicker in and out of reality. The idea of like the strings, like the strands lighting up the world. I think that was when everything kind of started to come together, and like that starts to then influence what's the design, what is the VFX going to look like, what does audio sound like for it.
We really wanted to visually show that there's some sort of order in the universe or some sort of chaos. But when players take it in, they're weaving these weapons of destruction.
When developing Strand, we wanted the emotional fantasy to be based on ropes and strings, and the mechanical fantasy to be rapid movement.
Bro, they was like, yo, we go. This looked like early phases of
these weapons of destruction.
Freaking, this look, hold on, y'all can't tell me, y'all can't tell me this don't look like Arcblade. They even do the flip. They do the flip and everything. He's running like, dog, they took the animations for Arcblade and D1 and made, oh, that looks amazing. Granted, we're not going to see this in game because we can clearly see that the animations are not the same. This is like early, like I said, it said early access footage. I mean, early footage.
When developing Strand,
but that's literally the Blade Dancer flip, and Lord have mercy, that's a freaking nostalgia kick.
We wanted the emotional fantasy to be based on ropes and strings, and the mechanical fantasy to be rapid movement, creating objects out of these strands.
They go to Warlock throwing gang signs again.
In each of your super states, you have these strand elements that are on you that are connected from above. Things that you create are constantly
that tiny looking menacing. I like that.
Create are constantly revealing this world of strands around you.
Threaded Spike, the hunter's melee ability, will bounce between.
This melee looks crazy.
Find anymore, and then it will come back to me. If I press the melee button again, as it comes back to me, I will catch it, and that gives me melee energy for the next time I want to use it.
As a VFX artist, we came up with this idea of when it goes out, let's put a bunch of additional communication on it to make it look more dangerous, and when it comes back, we don't add that stuff, and it's simpler, and then it feels less dangerous, and then that's when we know that we did it right, when you're not even questioning. But getting to that point is definitely a challenge, and each one of the Strand abilities,
that's so smart. That's so smart, but also so basic. Like they made it look menacing on the way out, but to visually tell that you can catch it, they made it less loud. I'm going to say, even though it's an optional one, but it's a visual thing, but less loud, so you know that you can still catch it.
It's so important that you can tell.
I didn't even, yo, do y'all even see this life coming back?
It's so important that you can.
It's in the bottom left over here, so it goes bing, 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 and then it comes back in the bottom.
That You can tell what it is at a moment's notice.
And then as we go through the process, there's revisions and refining it based off of play tests.
Sometimes there are small visual changes. Sometimes it's like overall big differences. And I think a good example is the Titan Super.
We had this really cool swipe attack that was severing enemies, but it was hard to chase those enemies down. We need a long-range attack for the Titan that is going to enable us to get close to the melee attack and attack them. And Suspend was a natural choice for that.
One really cool thing we're introducing with Strand is the ability to suspend combatants. Combatants are lifted up into the air, they're suspended in these strand webs.
Their limbs are now like connected to these invisible strands and they are vulnerable. Then you can then start to set up combos on top of that, or even just, I need to take a breath moment.
That really gives you and then your fire team members an opportunity to kind of set up 1-2 punch kind of combos. Sometimes you can use it more as utility and provide support for
I can't wait to see like the combinations that people come up with.
A lot of
for this.
opportunities where Strand's going to be valuable no matter what. I think it was really that moment where everything kind of like clicked and we're like, everyone on the team was like, oh, I get what Strand is now.
So this dog is now. This man spun the rope dart and then kicked it into the dude. What a hunter move.
Looking at the concept art that we tried to clue into was the idea of cosmic webs. What do cosmic webs sound like?
Anything that kind of evoked this feeling of tension and pulling.
I love seeing this.
Things like recording us rubbing on plastics, leather gloves.
We would string out a big sheet of plastic wrap and running our fingers along it in really weird performative ways.
I love hearing the way freaking like audio designers and games come up with noises. For example, what's my favorite one? I forgot. You're gonna see it. Hold on. I can't remember, but I just love hearing audio designers
like something that could be put into the game.
Make stuff.
That's just kind of the fun part of the sound design process that really brings everything together.
Some wacky things have happened.
Oh, that's crazy.
Strands, interactions we didn't necessarily anticipate. When you pick up a tangle and you throw it, you can grapple to that tangle, and you're sailing through the air after this tangle, which can then hit an enemy, blow them up, and then you just.
So we're in a high octane situation. I'm gonna be real quick. So we see the hunter grab a tangle. He throws a tangle, grabbles it. So now he's in a situation where he's flying across the map. Can I do this with a rocket? With a arrow? Because you could do it on Sparrows, you could do it on Titans. Can I shoot a rocket, grab the rocket, and then fly with the rocket? Fly like a bird. Fly like a rocket with the rocket as I'm on the grappling hook into my enemies, then flip off and then do this little backflip this hunter's about to do. Bro, imagine that in PvP. It's a 1v3 moment in Trials, boys. 1v3 moment. Trials on freaking Rusted Lands. Is it Rusted Lands? You shoot it off. You shoot the rocket. You grapple the rocket. You're flying into the enemy team. The rocket kills somebody. You grapple melee somebody. Boom. That's gonna hurt them. Hit them with a shotgun. Jump in the air because you're still in the air. Jump up. Hit the backflip, and then suspend the last dude. Emote in his face and then kill him.
Hit an enemy, blow them up, and then you just swoop in and follow up.
Designers will find these bugs that will come back and be like, oh, actually you can do this. And you're like, let's double down on that, you know? Let's make that bug a feature. One of the coolest things about the way that we work at Bungie is we will take someone's awesome idea, and through playtesting, through iteration, we can keep tweaking it and make the idea better.
And then as we start to add the animation support,
even the Cyclops
support,
got
audio support, that's when it really starts to come to life.
Damn dog. Yeah, because suspending an unstoppable champion suspending an unstoppable champion and stuns them.
New damage type.
You can imagine how it could work on paper, but then when we actually have the final result, wow, this is gonna be something special.
And feels like nothing else I've ever played before.
As players experiment and figure out all the weird things they can do, you're gonna get even more excited.
Oh yeah, this is cool. Like this is it.
Once it goes live, then it's like, all right, let's see where players take it, and that's actually really exciting.
Dog, I could see this now. You on like, sorry, you on like, what's that 9 map that people used to play trials on? What is it, bro? That blue map for that represents 9. That open field map, you just grab heavy. A warlock hits a shatter skate off the staircase. You grapple onto him, and then you fly into the enemy team. I can't wait to see what this does to PvP. You're gonna see like a warlock hit a freaking hunter do a shatter skate, G, fly over across the map. Another hunter's gonna grapple onto that hunter, and then a titan's gonna grapple over on the hunter, and then fly across the map into the enemy team. This game's gonna be great. But yeah, okay, so now we got a TWAB to read. TWAB. They just dropped this a couple hours ago, so let's see what we talking about. Let's see. I did not watch the freaking Suicide gameplay, but okay. Okay, so this week at Bungie, we're sharing a lot of information with you all, mostly because we're as hyped as everyone else, but also because Lightfall is launching in less than 5 days. That leaves us about, checks the clock, does the math, checks Google because I'm bad with members. Less than 118 hours by that time this is live. It's enough time to tell you less than 118 hours of the time this is live. It's enough time to tell you 1 or 2 more things though, or several. So let's get started with the menu today. So we're going over with getting ready for the new Lightfall. Did you read Bringing Challenge Back to Destiny? Yes, we just did. Crucible updates going live in Lightfall. You love to see it. New details on mod customizations, loadout, guardian rank combinations. You love to see it. Preview on season 20 artifact perks. Great. Update on legendary campaign. The Witch Queen free weekend kicks off. That's good. Prime gaming updates. Okay. Updates for the beautiful Destiny support team. Some of our community's outstanding creations. Okay. All right. Let's go. So, the hard way. This week, World Systems team shared an overview of the changes coming to several activities. Long story short, Destiny 2 is getting harder. Not only for those of you who love solo Grandmaster Nightfalls, me, not really though, but also for those of you who love the kind of challenge that power level disadvantage brings to the table. Dog, it really is, G. It's getting to the point, they can do so. It's getting to the point where Destiny is posting so much that I don't want to read no more. I'm like, G, it's in 5 days. Stop getting me so hyped. You gonna make me mad when it's not that all that. Okay, so that's the one thing about Bungie though. Bungie know how to sell people on these trailers, but they know how to sell their game. They know how to make it look great. They know how to. If Bungie knows how to do one thing, they know how to make people spend money on these trailers, bro. They know how to do the perfect shot to give the player a little bit of information on what they could do, and then the player's mind starts like, okay, so what else can I do? I was just talking about this before he came here, bro. Imagine you on Rusted Lands on a 1v4 4 trials card for the Lighthouse. You're gonna see a hunter with a rocket. He gonna shoot his rocket, grapple onto the rocket. The rocket's gonna kill one dude, then he's gonna grapple melee the other dude, and then shotgun him. That's gonna kill him. And then you're gonna get the other hunter. You're gonna do his freaking shatter dive to suspend the last dude, do the no emote in his face, and then kill him. I can tell these memes, these clips are gonna be amazing. That's going, bro. I'm like, dog, there's no shot. You're gonna see a hunter grapple onto his rocket, kill one dude with the rocket, go to the left, shotgun melee the other dude, and then suspend the other dude with a shadow dive. I just know it's gonna happen. Somebody gonna do it. I feel like this class is gonna add a whole bunch of content, clip content, bro. It's gonna come with this class. You're gonna see so many Destiny trick shots in this game mode. Dog, facts. You're gonna see one teammate grappling the Thunder Crasher Titan into the rift. Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be amazing. Okay, but anywho, making your way in game marriage, so obviously giving other opportunities to say nice things about you and how about how you played surely must feel nice. This is why Guardian ranks accommodations are a crucial addition to Destiny 2. We're also revamping the build crafting experience for all players with a new mod customization system and giving everyone the ability to create and switch builds on the fly with an addition and or game loadouts. Okay, so my situation with the in-game loadouts is, I'm pretty sure it was in this PlayStation blog. You can't have you can make the loadouts, but the stuff you need for the loadout has to be on your character, which I think is dumb. And I'm like, hey, I appreciate y'all doing this, but y'all gotta figure out a way, because my inventory is already almost full like 90% of the time. If you got like 10 builds, you only got 9 slots. You only got 9 slots in each weapon, and then 10 is the one in your inventory. So if you got different armor for different armor with different mods on the armor and different guns for each build, that's all your slots. So you ain't gonna have no space when new loot drop. That's why I'm like, at least with them, you could pull the stuff out of your vault. Dog, they gotta do that. They got to. That's a missed opportunity. Okay, so the Crucible beckons. Okay, the Crucible was getting some stuff. You love to see it. I saw some of the PvP sweats getting mad. I can't wait to see what those tiers was for. Okay, that's all I'm getting mad on Twitter to see what these tiers was for. We know you're waiting for the news regarding Crucible. We have a few quick bits to share on the launch before then, and later in the season we have a bigger article with more details on the playlist changes coming with Lightfall and later. Adjustments to competitive progression and rewards, and changes on how matchmaking work in future. Okay, they said we're going to do this. I'm glad they're finally going through with it. You love to see it. Finally going through with it, but they said they're going to go through it. I'm glad they kept the promise. Next week, the competitive division's freelance node is going away. Pain! We believe Fireteam matchmaking is solving the problem it was originally intended to solve in a much healthier way. I hope so, because if they had this, and I'm still facing 3 stacks as a solo, and my 2 teammates are bots that are just trying to get the rose, I'm mad. This will merge the players' population into one larger, healthier pool while still protecting smaller fire teams from getting stomped by larger, more coordinated groups. I don't know, man. Like, they said they did this before. I don't know, man. I don't know, but we'll see. Quality of life changes coming in Season 20 competitive. Placement changes. You can now place in Platinum Division after your initial placement series matches if you were Adept or Ascendant in your previous season. Mode and map weightings. Please, for the love of God, get rid of these huge maps. We've played on them for too long. We want some close range. While we understand not everyone loves Rift and Showdown, we believe that those 2 modes stress Crucible players in different important ways, and the variety of kill of an objective modes makes for a healthier ladder. Okay, that's understandable. Get your players to play the objective, please. That's fine. However, we are lowering how common Rift and Showdown come up and play. While RNG can give any sequence of maps and modes, we expect Survival to show up roughly 2/3 of the time, and Rift and Showdown 1/3. Okay, that's not bad. They understand that their community does not like playing the objective. So we're gonna make you pay the objective less, but we're still gonna make you play the objective. We have also adjusted the individual map weightings for Showdown to eliminate maps the mode does not play well on. Thank you. Overall, we have increased the weight of Javelin 4, Endless Veil, Altar of Flame in the competitive division, and removed Disjunction and Cathedral of Dust. Hallelujah! Disjunction is gone, boys. I'm gonna be playing comp just so I don't gotta play Disjunction. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it, boys. I'm gonna play comp just so I don't gotta play Disjunction. You absolutely do love to see it. Okay. As of the start of Season 20, you can gild the Glorious title by reaching the Adept division as well as a number of the Crucible triumphs. Okay, so this is the piece that I saw on Twitter that people was getting mad about. Low key, this might help the Bubble Titans and Trials. It might. Exotic armor pieces can be critical to your PvP build as your weapons and subclasses and aspects are fragments. can be as your weapon. As a popular move has always been to have a powerful neutral game exotic during the PvP while your super is building, then swap to a super enhanced exotic once your super is full, then swapping back to your neutral game exotic. This tends to favor players who have higher NPCs. This is true. Who have higher NPCs and can get in and out of the menus faster. We generally don't want to encourage a bunch of menu gameplay during action. We also find it an uninteresting way to gain an advantage in PvP. With the prevalence of the build swapping in the middle, with the prevalence of build swapping that happen loadouts, we thought we would squash this issue in the high-end PvP. Oh no! In season 20, we're introducing a not swap modifier in the Trials of Osiris competitive division. In activities with not swap, if you change your exotic armor during the match, all of your abilities engines removed, just like if you swap your subclass. We'll be monitoring gameplay and community discussions around the issue, but we're not currently planning on adding to Gambit and Crucible playlists. We're also not planning to adding any PvE modes, not anywhere in my meaningful advantages meaningful advantages already has equipment lies. So, I mean, yes, those Raiju hunters is kind of mad right now. But also, this is cool and all, but like, wouldn't this just be, I mean, if you're throwing all your abilities, you're already putting yourself at disadvantage. I'm saying, can't you just throw all your abilities away so you use them and don't lose them? Just throw all of them? Like, random bullshit, go. Just throw everything and then just super and then swap. No, throw everything and then swap. Because it says just your ability energy. If this includes your super, oh, this is a W change. But if it's just your abilities, you could just do that. But I'm assuming super is included in your abilities. But if it's not, that's kind of cash. More details to come in the Crucible blog post next season. Until then, go make Shax proud and get ready to build your safe. This Minotaur looks menacing. Go and build your safe perfect loadout for next weekend. Okay. This Minotaur looks really cool, by the way. Really cool. Embrace the passive jazz. This one's, I already see it right here. Anti-barrier sidearm. This is gonna be crazy. No one's gonna use it though. If it is super, that's cash. If it's not, that's kind of boring. Like if it's just your grenade, melee, and class ability, that's kind of stupid. But if it does, because it says right here, hold on. It says right here, if activity, if you change your exotic, okay, it says right here, if you change your exotic armor during the match, all of your ability energy is removed, just like if you switch classes. So if you're switching subclasses, you lose your super too. But I'm assuming if they did that, they kind of would have been more like blatant saying, yes, you're gonna lose your super. If so, that is kind of cash, because you're gonna see because freaking super exotics is already almost useless. Like nobody uses them outside of when they pop their super. So if you lose your super, if you swap to your super exotic, nobody is running only a super exotic for the rest of the game. Unless you're like a bubble titan who wants Saint 14 on. But even then, you don't even need Saint 14 in trials. So, I mean, who knows though? Good change. Embrace the passive artifact. I'm interested on the passive artifact mods. I'm glad they're informing us about it. Let's read it. The seasonal artifact has been with us for a while now, and we have adjusted this functionality better to suit how you face some of the most challenging activities in Destiny 2 and to spice up the meta a little bit each season. We're making several improvements to it in Lightfall, starting with the following. Artifact mods are not artifact perks. These are passive, and you don't have to slot them into armor pieces. When you unlock an artifact, it is automatically priced to Guardian. 12 perks are unlockable per character. You can reset the artifact at no cost any number of any times. Okay. So you don't gotta pay for it to reset it, and there's not a maximum amount of time you can reset. Anti-champion weapons featured on the artifact can also be overcharged in higher difficulty activities. To accommodate for these changes, Artifice Armor now has a unique mod slot that grants 3 additional points for the character side of your choice. Pain and Suffering that I didn't get gets a farm title. Pain and Suffering, Sag. This change is retroactive to all artifice armor. But why tell you when we can show you? Here's what the Ascended Scepter brings. Oh, that's what the artifact is called. The Ascended Scepter brings to the table in season 20. Let's see. So we got anti-barrier. Oh, okay. I got kind of scared. I'm like, are you telling me our only option for anti-barrier is anti-barrier sidearm? But no. Okay, anti-barrier sidearm, anti-barrier pulse, overload bow. Time to bring out freaking Trinity Ghoul, Tikus, and freaking Le Monarch. Unstoppable Scout, we already have that. Automatics overloads. Okay, so it's basically overload but for auto. We have wait, hold on. 1, 2. We have both of these already. I mean, I guess they can only do with so many different weapons. Anti-barrier pulse, we have this season. Anti-barrier, overload, SMG, and auto rifle, we had this season. We've had this for the past couple of seasons though. So, I mean, it's better than nothing. All right, column 2, we're getting a little juicy here. Let's see. The armor energy cost of all armor mods affecting your solar weapons are significantly discounted. Hold on. Am I reading that right? You telling me I could run my solar weapon with 3, no, not 3, but you know what I'm talking about, with cheaper mods? Okay. They getting a little creative. I like it. They're getting creative. They're being different. You love to see it. Okay, so the same thing. The armor energy cost for all mods affecting your strand weapons are significantly discounted. Mods, yep. You love to see it. Authorized mods, grenades. The armor energy cost of all armor mods affecting your grenades are significantly. Bro, so you're telling me I could run authorized mods grenades and then put 2 dog? If they I'm starting to see why they changed artifice armor. Because imagine if you could run this with 3, count them, 1, 2, 3 grenade kickstarts. 3 grenade kickstarts. Oh my lord. Multi-siphon mods grant access to armor mods in your helmet that combined with effect. Grant access to armor mods in your helmet that combine the effects of the Strand siphon mod with the solar siphon mod and void siphon mods. I don't know. We don't know what the siphon mods are, so I guess we'll figure out that later. But well, that could be either good or bad, because I don't know. Column 3, okay. We getting these last 3 columns better be juicy. The first time you break your combatant shields, you create an orb of power if you break the shield with a matching damage type. Okay. So you gotta break it with. So if you break a combatant shield with the matching damage type, you create overpower. Okay. Defiant Armory greatly improves the benefits provided from noble deeds, nanotech tracer rockets, okay, so those are the origin traits for this season. Okay. Untangler, destroying a tangle with the strand weapon suspends targets damaged by the explosion. Kind of gas. Solar Surge, collecting a fire sprite gives you armor charge. Volatile Flow, picking up. Volatile Flow is back. Yes, sir. I could bring out my freaking funnel web. Bring out the funnel heads, boys. Bring them out. You love to see it. Okay. Bricks from Beyond. Defeating a powerful combatant with the void weapon has a chance to generate heavy ammo for you and your teammates. I'm assuming them doing this is replacing like Lucid Finisher and stuff, which means people are going to go back to running Aeons. Okay, Firebolt grenades apply flare up. Firebolt grenades apply more scorch stacks, damaging a combatant with a firebolt grenade spawns the fire sprite near them. Okay. Origin Hones. Weapons with noble deeds, nano tracing rockets, text balance stock, ambush origin. So are we getting more? So with this saying this, we're getting more legendary text mechanical weapons, because they wouldn't be introducing this if we weren't getting more of them. So we're getting more legendary text mechanical weapons. The question is, where are we getting these? Remember, they're in the loot pool. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Ambush. So these are two. So text balance stocked, ambush. So ambush is from this season, right? From season of Seraph. So these are 2 origin traits that we get a bonus from. Okay, that's pretty cash. Traits are always overcharged when modifier is active. Okay. Allied unraveling. Rapid final blows with a strand weapon grant your weapon unraveling rounds with a longer duration near allies. Okay, unraveling is cool, but isn't unraveling is just like, and they do less. I thought that was, what was unraveling again? Because unraveling just makes them do less damage, right? I mean, that's kind of cool. Counter weave. When you're a member of your fire team stuns or defeats a champion, you gain energy for your least charge strand ability. All right, boys, this is the big hitter. The mods that decide the season. What weapons are we dealing damage with in this season? Let's find out. Destroying a tangle with your strand weapon creates a larger and more damaging explosion. So that's like the common mod for Warmind cells. Rain firebolts. When you have firebolts grenades equipped, gain a second grenade charge. Dog, imagine if this worked. If they just replaced firebolt with fusion, you can have 3 fusion nades. Void weapon channeling. You get a temporary bonus to void weapon damage after you defeat a target with a void weapon while at least one of your void abilities is fully charged. This damage bonus increases based on the number of fully charged void abilities. So you're telling me I can run around with my funnel web with volatile rounds and then get a damage bonus on top of my volatile rounds. Oh boys, we thought retrofit was dead. This thing still might be gas. hold on, wait a minute, hold on. We thought retrofit escapade was dead. These changes might bring it back to life. We might be in the machine gun meta. Hold on. Ooh, medieval champion. Glaives you wield fire an explosive payload that stuns unshielded combatants, strong against unstoppable champions. Additionally, glaives are always overcharged when this modifier is active. When that modifier is active, landing consecutive hits with the sword disrupts combatants, stunning them, delaying their ability to recharge. Strong against overload champions. Swords are all also. Wait, that's swords? Oh. Additionally, swords always have overcharge. So this is a mod for glaives. I thought this was a freaking dual like champ mod for glaives, but no, it's one for glaive and one for swords. So unstop for glaives, overload for swords. Prismatic transfer. When you cast your super, each of your fire team. Okay, we're gonna start over. When you cast your super, each member of your fire team with a subclass damage type different than yours gains bonus weapon damage. I don't know, man. That'd be kind of gas though. So imagine you're like an arc titan. You're a yeet titan. Or you're like a bubble titan. Like you bubble. And then, well, no, because the hunters aren't gonna get it. Because I mean, this is gonna be kind of cool, depending on how big the damage bonus is. These are overall some creative mods. I'm proud of you, Bungie. Good job. I'm really proud of you for this because they didn't go with the basic. They went a little bit of basic, but they really knocked it out of the park. Now, what I'm saying is, if you could bring back that solo operative mod, but like make it a regular mod for solo players, that would be gas. I'm just saying. Anywho, on to the next one. New ways to defeat champions. You can now use an exotic anti-barrier intrinsic perk. You can use an exotic with an anti-barrier intrinsic perk. Oh, I'm an idiot. In our build crafting article, we stated that there will be new ways to counter champions' lifefall after showcasing the seasonal weapons you can use to do so. Maybe we should also refresh that information and throw in some more 1 or 2 details, okay? You can use the exotic into anti-intrinsic trait, Ariana's Vow, Divinity, Levi's Breath for examples. You can use the weapons that use anti-champion artifact perks. You can now use the following subclass verbs for studying verbs and status effects. Barriers and champions are So if you've got volatile rounds, if you're Radiant, unraveling rounds, those kill barriers. Jolting, suppressing, or slow, or kills overload or stuns overload. Unstoppable. You get, if you ignite, that's gonna be really easy on freaking star class warlocks, or freaking, or just freaking freaking. I call it star class because of as across video. I'm sorry, but freaking Starfire warlocks is gonna be easy because all you need is the freaking one fusion aid and a snap of your fingers. So that's good. Okay, the verbs that work no matter how they are triggered. 2 examples: if you are Radiant because of a solar hunter use acrobatic dodge near you, well, you will shoot anti-barrier rounds until Radiant wears off. If you use a weapon with chill clip, the slow effect upon the direct hits will stun overload champions, and the shatter upon the second hit will stun unstoppables. While Radiant, though the same weapon will pierce with barrier champions but not stun overloads. So you're telling me if I'm a hunter, the only weapon I need to stun all champions is a chill clip fusion. I only need 1 chill clip fusion rifle to stun every champion in the game. But you gotta be a gunslinger. You gotta be a solo gunslinger. So, okay. Once again, hunters being the best for solo content. Exotics with anti-champion status effects won't get the pierce effect when applying Radiant. That's understandable. One example is Agriceptors will slow and stun overload champions, but not pierce a barrier even if the player is Radiant. There is an exception for a weapon able to scorch since ignitions require a build-up in order to stun. Okay. Whether you're a solo player or in a full fire team, there's no wrong way to play Lightfall campaign. We know all of you love the legendary difficulty that debuted in the Witch Queen, so we wanted to talk a bit about how it works in Lightfall. Okay, they're giving us a lot of information here, and I'm happy about it. Okay. In the Lightfall campaign, we reduced the health scaler on combatants to better balance solo and fire team players when compared to last year's legendary campaign. That's good. Enemies will still have more overall health and larger fire teams, and the Cabal in general have higher base health other than any combatants or combatant factions, but this will bring solo and fire team difficulty closer together. Sorry, my freaking nose is stuffing. It's making it hard to breathe. Additionally, the damage required to stack combatants is reduced during the Lightfall campaign. Make no mistakes, the Shadow Legion and their new technology are extremely formidable foes. We are not even going to talk about Tormentors. So eyes up, Guardian, because it won't be easy. So you're telling me running around in a 3-stack Lightfall campaign was no joke. You had to be prepared. You had to be prepared to run a 3-stack legendary campaign. Because in Witch Queen, boy, that was crazy. Crazy. So this weekend, we're making all content included with the Witch Queen Standard Edition available free. Here's the exact timing. Start February 29th, 23rd at 9 a.m. PST. Xbox February 26th at 11. So like in like a couple of days. Yeah, so it's gonna be free for Xbox players. The Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass. For Xbox players with the Xbox Live Gold or Game Pass subscription, you can get in the Witch Queen page. Okay, I saw this Twitter. So basically, if you don't have Witch Queen, you can play it for free. If you're on Xbox, you need Game Pass or Xbox Live Gold. This is really good for PlayStation players because PlayStation players just got Beyond Light for free. So y'all PlayStation players are eating good. Like people who are just getting the Destiny, you can play Witch Queen for free, and you can play Beyond Light. You get to keep Beyond Light as long as you got PlayStation Plus. You get to keep Beyond Light, but you can't play Destiny without PlayStation Plus anyway. So you get to keep Beyond Light forever. So that's cash. Prime Gaming gets new Prime Gaming, and once again, like they said before, to prepare for the launch of Lightfall, Destiny 2 will be scheduled. Destiny 2 is scheduled for a 24-hour downtime. Destiny 2 will be brought offline at 9 a.m. PST until February 27th at a time, which time ongoing activities will end. Play will return to the title screen. Preloading for Lightfall on all platforms will become available. So, dog, y'all remember when Beyond Light came out? and then they kicked everybody to the freaking after they kicked everybody before the servers went down to the orbit, and they was like, wait for the deep. Whew, hard. Anyway, I appreciate all of you guys being here. This is goated. This is a great TWAB, great TWAB. Like I said, claim all your rewards, set up cross save and everything. Make sure y'all get everything before Monday, because Monday all the servers are being shut down. Hope you guys have an amazing day. I can't wait for you guys to see me play Lifeall. I'm gonna be playing Lifeall anyway. We're gonna be going on Tuesday. I'm off from work. Y'all know I'm off on Tuesday, so we're gonna be live bright and early at 12 o'clock EST for Lifeall, because that's when reset hit. So yeah, but like I said in the last video, the real enemy, the real final boss fight isn't the raid boss. It's not the witness. It's those goddamn queue times. So be prepared. Get some snacks, because you're gonna be waiting for a bit. You're gonna be waiting. Everybody gonna get their chance to fight the witness. Probably not on the first day though. Y'all console players, get that preload up. I don't want to have to feel bad for all y'all players that get the update the day it come out, and everybody is trying to update it, so the servers are trash and you can't download it fast enough. As soon as the Destiny servers go online, preload the update. Preload it. Get the update out. Get your snacks ready. Call off from work. Tell your wife you're sick, you're not going in, and don't come in the room. Tell the kids to go play some, put some Cocoa Melon on, put some Bluey on. It's time to game. We gotta go save the world from the witness. So put some Cocoa Melon on, something. Get him out of the room. But yeah, I'm chilling. I just wanted to record the video. I was like, so I appreciate all of you guys. Have a great rest of your night. Have a good one. Can't wait to see you guys on Tuesday. This is gonna be the last video for me, hopefully, unless Bungie posts another article that I have to read to be a good content creator. So enjoy yourselves. I will see you guys on Tuesday on launch day, and I'm going to go literally put myself in hyperbolic time chamber until Tuesday. So until then, this is all recorded live on stream at twitch.tv/GhostStarter425. You guys want to come through so we can see this amazing content live from your boy. Come through there, and we're gonna go play some Apex and/or Destiny. I don't know what we're gonna go play. So come enjoy the content up here. Easy. Have a good one.